What's going on, everybody? Another week, another video. That's right, this week we're doing episode number 3 to the Power Technology series on my channel, Infinity Knowledge with Aryan. Today, we're going to be doing solar energy and bioenergy. It's a really interesting topic, so I'm very excited, but always remember, always be curious. And let's get this video going. Solar energy and bioenergy. So, what we're going to cover today. First off, we're going to go with what is solar energy. Then we're going to go to another basic question, what is bioenergy? And we're going to understand what these two things are and how they work. Then we're going to go into the 5-step process to distributing the solar power throughout a house or an area. And then we'll top it all off with different forms of bioenergy, followed by the conclusion. So, first up, what is solar energy? In simple terms, solar energy is radiant energy that is received from the sun and is harnessed towards different uses. So, another basic question, what is bioenergy? Bioenergy is simply energy that can be renewed, and it comes from living organisms. So now let's go on to the 5-step process to solar energy distribution process, starting with step 1, harnessing solar energy. So the first step in this entire process starts with step number 1. That's right, harnessing solar energy. That's right. So solar power is all about sunlight. When the sunlight's photons hit the solar panels that are on the roof, as they touch the panels, those photons are converted into electrons. And as they are converted into electrons, they turn into electrical current as they start to go about the house. That brings us to the second step, which is going to be step number 2, converting current. In step 2, an inverter located somewhere in the house receives the electrical current, and it changes the direct current into alternating current. Now, before we even move forward, what's direct current and what's alternating current? Well, direct current is current that can only be in one direction. Electrical current that can't move to the left, it can't move to the right, it has to stay straight. Then alternating current is electrical current that can move in any direction it wants. Now, if you're gonna guess, you would definitely guess that we need alternating current for our houses and areas. And the reason behind this is that we need to get it to multiple different places around the area. With DC, we can't do that, which is why this converting current is an important step in the process. So that brings us to number 3, which is step 3, distribution. That's right. The electrical current is sent from the main panel and it is sent around the home. So as the electrical current starts to come into the house, and after it's converted from DC to AC, it starts to be sent to the places in the home where the power needs to be distributed. Then when the solar powers are unsuccessful, the power grid will accept the electrical current to then distribute. And what this means is that if the solar panels don't function properly, which actually happens quite a lot, then the power grid will do the same work. The power will go through there and will be distributed properly, going on from there. So as we move on from step number 3, we're going to go on to step number 4, which is measuring power. That's right. So, a smart tracker or a smart meter that is located inside the home keeps track of energy generation and if every part of the home is receiving power. As you can see in the top right corner, that is a picture of a smart tracker. This is the exact thing that measures the power and makes sure that everything is going successfully. Finally is step number 5, connecting to the grid. That's right. In this final step, excess electricity that is produced by the panels is sent back to the power grid so that it can be used and sent to another area. So if there's any electricity or electrical current that is left over and wasn't used in the house, it'll go back to one of these towers, as you can see the picture on the bottom left, and then go supplying to another area. So, a quick fun fact before we go on to the next part is that Tamil Nadu, the world's largest solar power plant, is located there. It has over 2.5 million solar panels. That's right, you can see from the picture itself, it's quite a lot of solar panels. And it's located in Tamil Nadu. So that is going to conclude the 5 steps to distributing solar power throughout an area. So now let's go on to the types of bioenergy. That's right, bioenergy is also a form of light and energy. And here are some of the ways that bioenergy is used. Number 1 is agricultural bioenergy. This means sugar canes and rape seeds. These were grown and then they were processed into biomass. This part is called agricultural. Then number 2 on my list is sewage. Now you're probably thinking, how does sewage give us power? Well, the sludge from the sewage can be broken down and burned to make different fuel. Then finally is forestry, and this is definitely one of the most ancient forms of light and energy. We have been burning trees down for a very long time because it provides us not only with paper and different things, but also with heat and light. There's so many more different types of bioenergy, so I encourage you to go ahead and research a little bit more about it. So finally, let's conclude everything up with a quick conclusion. Solar energy and bioenergy both are used very much, and they're both reliable forms of energy and light, and they are used in a lot of ways. Without these, we wouldn't have some of the most efficient ways to receive light and energy. Overall, solar energy and bioenergy are huge components to our everyday lives. Alrighty everybody, this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed watching it, and also I hope that you learned a little bit about solar energy and bioenergy and what they are and how they work. So I encourage you to go on do a little bit more research about it yourself. So, as we always say on this channel, listen, learn, and leap forward. And I'll see you guys in the next Infinity Knowledge video.